There are 3 glaring signs that your cleaning business will not be successful. But here's the good news. On this video, I'm not only going to show you what those signs are, but I'm going to tell you how to avoid them. But first, a quick intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Mike Mack from the janitorialentrepreneur.com, and I help people start, grow, and automate wildly profitable office cleaning businesses. And on this video, I'm going to dive deep into 3 signs that your cleaning business is set up for failure, what they are, and how to avoid them. Stick around all the way through, because if you miss one of these, one by itself is good enough for your cleaning business to fail. So you definitely want to stick around all the way through. But before we get into that, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, because I put out new videos just like this every single week, and you're not going to want to miss them. Especially if you want to start, grow, and automate your cleaning business. Yeah, work less than 10 hours per week, maybe even 4 hours per week. If you're into that, while you just have this profit machine going, you're definitely going to want to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any videos. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and join my free Facebook group. If you're just looking for more information, and 1 video per week on this channel is not good enough, come hang out over there. It's just a tribe of people just like you who are ready to start, grow, and automate their cleaning business. I do weekly Q&As, and I am there just dropping that knowledge every single day for you to go out there and be successful. All right? But seriously, now that all that's out of the way, let's get into this week's video. Okay, the reason why I'm making this video is because I am an absolute student of this game. I've been in this industry forever, not just way before I ever owned a cleaning business. I was cleaning at night for other cleaning businesses, because why not? It's such a cool job to have on the side. It's a nice part-time job. Well, that was before I became the janitorial entrepreneur, and I started seeing the game a lot different. And it's a wonderful industry. It's such a great business for someone to start if they don't have that just years of like CEO experience somewhere else. It is such a wonderful Kickstarter business to get you going in this game, whether your dream is to build a huge cleaning business or use this as a stepping stone business where you make $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 per month with an automated cleaning business, but you're pushing it off to the side. You have it running, it's taking care of itself, and you pay attention, but you're out doing your thing. Anyway, the point is, like I said, you go into these forums and it's just a lot of people who, I have to say, seem to not know what they're talking about, because they're giving information that is directly leading people to fail. I see it all the time between the comments, between the emails, the Facebook messages that we get, or just comments in the group and message in the group, or, hey, I learned to do it this way. Where'd you learn that? Oh, I learned it from someone else in this other group. And it's like, well, you've applied it and it doesn't work. So that obviously means it's not the way.
Dude, I'm so confused.
Do you see what I'm saying? So things like that are setting people up to fail. That's why we're making this video. So we're gonna get into the 3 signs that will ensure that your cleaning business is not successful, nor will it be successful. And we're gonna show you how to avoid them, all right? So now, let's get into the 3 signs. Sign number 1 that your cleaning business will not be successful is stubborn cleaner syndrome. Yes, stubborn cleaner syndrome. It's kind of a dead giveaway, but seriously, the people that insist on doing the cleaning themselves, you are setting yourself up to fail big time. Now, I can say this because I know it from experience, because that's what I did. Those of you who are familiar with my story know that myself and my now wife, but then fiance, we were cleaning, and the money was really, really good. But when it's time to grow, because ultimately when you're doing all that cleaning, you're gonna have to grow to get yourself out of there. Do you know what I mean? So to get yourself out, you're maxed out on time. You have to train new employees to come in. But when you're so maxed out on time, it just becomes a nightmare. It becomes an impossible situation.
That means we're stuck. That pisses me off.
Not to mention, you're not gonna be able to grow as fast, nearly as fast, not even close, if you're insisting on doing the cleaning. So now, if you're doing that long-term, you won't be successful unless your goal is to be a full-time cleaner where you're self-employed, like you kind of own a business, but you really just own a job. If that's your goal, that's no knock. That just means, okay, you will succeed at that. But I'm talking to the people specifically that are like, I want freedom. I want more time with my family. I want more things. Then the last thing you're gonna wanna do is get stuck doing the cleaning. Now, how do you avoid this? I get it all the time. People are like, oh, I'm a perfectionist. I can't just hand this over. I'm a perfectionist. I'll never find anyone to do it as good as me. One, baloney, homie. 2, you are a CEO. Get in the CEO mindset. Put that passion, put that fire, and nobody's gonna clean better than me. Put that fire into training. Put together a dynamite training system to make sure that cleaners come in and they absolutely clean as good as you, if not better than you. All right, that's sign 1. Let's get into sign 2. Sign number 2 that your cleaning business will not be successful is ignoring the flags. Yes, ignoring the flag. What kind of flags? Specifically red flags. Here's the deal. When you are going out trying to get clients and you really don't have a rhyme or reason or a method, you're just kind of doing what everyone else is telling you to do. You're cold calling, going door to door, whatever. You're just going about it in that way. When you're going about it in that way, chances are you're a little bit more on the desperate side, okay? Where you're just trying to draw up business, you're just in a rush, you're in a rush. Now, that's admirable. You want to harness that. It's good to be aggressive. It's good to want to build. It's good to be ambitious. Problem is we want to avoid that desperation, okay? So when you're going about it like that, chances are you'll take anybody willing to pay you in your business, you will take them. But let me tell you something, that's where the problem arises, because there are red flags that potential clients are giving off that are red flags, AKA nightmare clients.
I'm very happy in this job, and I really just appreciate the opportunity to help
you're
support
fired, of course. I mean,
That's right. If you are letting nightmare clients into your company, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, you are set up to fail. You are set up to fail big time, because one nightmare client, it could be a $1,000 a month client, or it could be a $200 a month client. You know what I realized years ago? That you could have 5 $10,000 a month clients and one $200 a month client, right? Big business. And if that $200 a month client is unhappy, this person will make you just as miserable as if everyone was unhappy. I mean, nightmare clients just have a way about them, okay? Not every client is equal. You need to view it that way, all right? So how do you avoid that? What you do is you set up really your company values. You start understanding, what is my company about? What's the culture we're trying to build? Because that same culture is going to bring you dream clients, repel nightmare clients. It's also gonna bring you great cleaners and repel lazy and cleaners that just are completely unmotivated. Do you see what I'm saying? That's how you avoid that. Make sure you set your company up to where you know what your red flags are and how to avoid them, okay? Before you can get a dream client, you have to know what a dream client is. And likewise, the same thing with repelling a nightmare client. That's sign 2. Let's do 3. Sign number 3 that your cleaning business will not be successful is, you probably knew we were going this way with it, the underbidder. That's right, but stick around before you go. The underbidder, yes, I know. Some people are like, yes, I know, don't underbid. I'm telling you, this is important. You have to stick around. So why? Like, we know, right? Like, on one hand, you're like, I know I shouldn't underbid, but here's why you shouldn't underbid. You set yourself up for failure. It never works out. Trust me. I used to have this idea of like, what are some type of dream accounts I really wanted, you know? Back in that day, I was putting a dream board together, or a vision board or whatever, of like potential dream clients. Like, oh, I want this medical building, and I want this huge dealership, and I want that, and I want that, and I want that. And then, you know, eventually they would come up, right? Because the marketing was good. And then guess what happens? You get that client, but that person's budget is in the tube. They want $15,000 per month worth of cleaning for $7,000. Now, at that time, I didn't have the wisdom I do now. So what did I do? I said, we have to do it. We'll make it work. We'll figure it out. We'll take a little bit off the top. You know, we'll take a little haircut on our profit. And then, you know, it sounds all right. It sounds like, oh yeah, it's nothing wrong. Take a little haircut in your profit. But here's the deal. When you take half of what the account's worth, you're taking a lot more than a haircut. They're taking your head off. I'm telling you, it never works out. And those are the typical kinds of clients that don't appreciate the cleaning. Do you see what I'm saying? When I don't see the value in what you do, chances are, not all the time, but chances are, that's like the makings of a nightmare client, when they don't appreciate you. Not to mention, when you're underbidding, you can't do nearly as much for your cleaners as you can do with, you know, a normal, decent, or even above average price, or premium price in our case, because you are tapped out on budget. You are so low on budget that you can't do it. And I'm talking about like fun things, fun like promotions and everything that keeps your cleaner excited and, you know, things like that. If your team is unmotivated, I mean, it is so difficult to grow a business and to keep clients long-term, because it's the other thing. Underbidding is just, that means your company is completely undervalued. And when you're undervalued, you're not appreciated. When you're not appreciated, I mean, it's just a recipe for disaster. So how do you not underbid? Well, it's absolutely going in there with the confidence of saying, this is the bid, and explaining it. Demonstrate the value. Do not compete on price. In my program, with my students, we have this saying, we don't compete on price. We dominate on value. Seriously, I want you to be thinking the same way. Dominate on value. Show your value in your proposal. Show it off with your marketing, in the walkthrough, every step of the way. Demonstrate, right? And you do that, you got a big change. All right, let's get to the conclusion. Okay, in conclusion, look, these signs, a lot of them are common, right? And the way around them is, really just having a plan, okay? Having a plan for what you want your company to be, all right? Now, again, there is no knock for anyone who happens to be maybe new to this channel and you're just like, wait, what if I just want to do some cleaning with my husband or my wife on the side? And, what if we both have great careers and we're not trying to do this automation business? Maybe we're just trying to clean 3-4 hours a night, and then we'll just make that extra 4 or 5 grand. That would be big for me and my family. And it's like, I'm telling you right now, most of this channel is not for you, because here we look at cleaning businesses as the freedom business, all right? So this isn't really for you. But for the people who are out there no, you're right, I want to create more impact in my community. I want to not just automate a business, I want to have more money to create better jobs for people. I want to donate to causes that absolutely matter to me. I want to leave a footprint in this area. I don't want to just be another cleaning company, a dime a dozen cleaning company. It's not just about being a 7-figure cleaning company that just nobody knows and nobody cares about. It's not about that. It's about impact. It's about freedom. It's about taking pride in something you've built. That's what this is all about, all right? So avoid these signs at all costs. For my typical TJ ears, you know what's up. Drop a cool emoji if you know what I'm talking about. Drop the sunglasses emoji, all right? For sticking around to this point. I absolutely do appreciate you guys. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope you got massive value from this video. Seriously, if you did, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel out a great deal, and a lot of you already do, and my heart, thank you. It bleeds. No, but seriously, if you're new to this game and you're just looking for more information and you just want how does this all work? How do you start putting things into motion? How did you start? What's your story? I got a free masterclass. You can get it right there. Go ahead. It's the first link in the comments. It is absolutely going to give you such a good perspective on how I did it and the mistakes and everything, how to avoid those mistakes. I'm telling you, it is absolutely, there's 4 things in there. It'll blow your mind. Go check that masterclass out. If you haven't yet, I told you before, go and join the free Facebook group. Come hang out over there. Also, you can add me on Facebook. I'm at Mike Mack. Yeah, so again, this is how we hang out, all right? TJ ears? Seriously, that is it. Before I go, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, all right? Until the next video, I'll see you soon. Peace out. Whoa! Hey, thanks for watching the video. What are you still doing here? You want to check out more stuff? You want to grow your cleaning business? You want to grow it to the next level? You want to automate and scale all that fun stuff? Check out this video. Or check out this video. And have you subscribed? I mean, seriously, it's right there. Just click. You're subscribed. All you gotta do is click right there. Or you should check this video out. Or check this video out. I don't know. Do your thing. I'll see you on the next one.